How you doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we're going to crack on with the Skyline. Hopefully we got our fingers crossed. He's really busy this week, but I went down and spoke to my tuner slash fabricator, everything else, and he's maybe coming up tomorrow, which is Thursday now. So he's going to put a map on it. What I should have done, which I realised, is I left the stock injectors in, got it all running, and then swapped them to the thousands, but I just want to do it all in the one. So now that's why it's not running properly, and that's why it's like missing and all that, because it's getting far too much fuel. So hopefully he comes up tomorrow, plugs his laps on, does his NAD stuff, and we're all good. I'm going to chuck some more bits on, Warrior. See, we need to put all the rubber gator back onto the gear stick, the interior part, the stereo. Obviously we're not going to worry about that yet until the engine's running when we get tunes rigged up. But yeah. Oh, the air intake. I shoved it all in the car because I thought if I take it to the show and we stood around for a bit, I could wang the air intake and all that. But I can do all that now. Chuck this little, warning triangle and whatnot in the boot. Ta-da, there you go. One thing in. Should make it a bit quieter as well, because it was quite loud when we started it and you could hear it coming through the gearbox, the hole, but obviously because that rubber's missing. Surprising how much that quietens it down. But also, which we forgot to do, was tighten up the downpipe to the cat, which I'm also now, I think I'm going to jack it up and remove the cat and go D-cat, because we got one in the shed. I didn't stick it on because I wanted the MOT to pass with it, but now we've done that, we can stick the D-cat on. We need to paint all this dash as well, because I've painted it before, but it's all chipped up and stuff from being out of the car. There, look. But that is another day. Yeah, let's get the we'll stick the intake on, that thing, and the carbon fibre bit, the cone, and then we'll stick on the decat pipe and tighten the bolts up so we don't have a leak anymore. Because when he maps it, you don't want any leaks on the exhaust, because it'll mess up with the wideband, the air to fuel ratio. So let's get that done. Tight. Oh, genuine carbon fibre intake. Can't remember where I bought this. Bought it years ago. It's like a universal air filter basically. But I like the way it looks and it works. I do like the finishing bits. It's all just 10 mils. 10 mils and done. Yeah, carbon fibre matches the bonnet and the little air intakes in the bumper. I say it's all 10 mils, that's an 8 mil. Okay, I just took off, well, basically this bracket here, which I put on when the engine was out. But this is the aircon pump like bracket, and obviously the pulley for the belt. But obviously we've removed the aircon, so there's no point of that being on there, save some weight. But it was just down there underneath the power steering pump. But now we've got a bit more room, less stuff in there, less cluttered, easier to work on the car. So got rid of that. What else we got to do? The cat. I need to move the Merc. See if I can get to that. I might be able to get the cat from there actually, which jacked up at the front. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, I need to put all the heat shielding on for the exhaust manifold and the turbo, which we've got in there. It's all silver at the minute, but I want to paint it black before we do that, so I might wang that in this video. Quickly paint that black. I need to start it as well and see if that exhaust is still leaking, but I'll do the other bit. Well, saying that, I'll try it now actually. Shall I start him up? Start him up. Let's see what happens, eh? Never say see what happens, it sounds dodgy. But yeah, I'll start it up and see if I can see an exhaust leak from that. If it is still leaking, I'll take the downpipe back off again, which is going to be a nightmare because it's the right mission to get it on. and try and get some new bolts for it tomorrow, because you can't get your spanner on the bolt. Basically, they're only little shallow bolts. That top one, it is that top one that can you see it down there? Zoom in. That one there, you cannot get your socket because of where the downpipe bends down. Obviously, go under the car. There you go, zoom. The socket won't go on it properly. It like slips off all the time. So I need to get like either an Allen bolt or struggle. But yeah, let's get it done. Let's do it. It's actually in gear. Well, not in gear, sorry. As a whistle. Right, check for exhaust leak. Okay, it does leak. Ha! I've done it. Look at the state of my arm. Can you even see it? It's all that fiberglass. Sorry, the heat wrap, which is basically fiberglass wrap, innit? You got to rub your arm all over it to get to that bolt, but you can see the bolt is all the way in. It does not leak anymore. So we have sealed all the way down. Now just need to try and get it a bit higher, because that's quite hard to get to the cat. I put the decat in now, 2 bolts there, 2 bolts on the other side. And we are smashing it. Yeah, it wasn't fun, that. Was not fun. Itchy, itchy man. Right, let's get the decat on. Right, I can't get that cat off and put the decat on today because there's no room under there and it's a mission. So I'm just going to wait to get on a ramp. Get some quick jacks, I don't know, but I'm going to start out now, see if we've got any leaks. I've tightened up the cat anyway, so technically it should all be sealed. Come on, car, what are you doing? Check for leaks and then we're done with this mission. Right, that's it. Exhaust is sort of done. The cat still leaks a bit. You can see I put dodgy Scott. He put the bolts on and the gasket on for the cat, and he's like, it's slightly off, so it's leaking. But I'm not going to fix it because I'm going to get it down to Julian's at Pro 4M once he's mapped it and it's driving around. Get it on the ramp, put the decat on. I know it's, I mean, I managed to get the gearbox off and all that, and when it's been here, but you know, you've just been doing it for so much, rolling around on the floor. I'd just rather take it to a ramp and just get 2 bolts tightened up properly with ease on a ramp, then roll around on the floor after I just finished work. So that's what I'm going to do. But I think I'm going to give it a good clean now, because it is pure filth from being sat here for what, 2-3 weeks, whatever it's been. So I'm going to get the jet wash out and give him a quick scrub. Starting off with a bit of the old wheel cleaner from Maguire's. I mean, there's not much brake dust on the car, on the wheels, because we don't even drive the thing. But we will. Right, wheel. foam we're using. I haven't used it before, but last time I used the Maguire's one, the pink one, which is 20 quid for a tiny little bottle, and it lasted about 5 minutes of Rex snow foaming. So I'm going to try that cheap one, see how it works. Apple flavour, it smells nice. Stick some foam on it. There we go, nice and shiny again. Just loads of dust basically from being sat here. I need to get some touch-up paint for when I was trying to get that bonnet sorted. We were slamming it down and scratching it all up. So the place next to me at work where that makes car paint, so I'll go in there, I'll get him to make me a little touch-up pot. But yeah, he's all shiny again, ready for its drive, hopefully. I need to tint those tail lights because one's got water in. I take them off, empty them, and then just tint them, I think, because it's the easiest option. One's rusty, one's got water in. But yeah, hopefully we're driving him on Friday. Once he's finished tuning it, we'll go for a quick spin, and then we'll go for an actual drive on Saturday. A little cruise onto the moors or something. But yeah, that is it for this one, guys. Like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Obviously there'll be more coming, lots more, and I'll catch you next one. Take it easy.